Hey guys, what's up? It's CEC, and today we are going to be doing a little commentary for my favorite characters from Piggy. So basically in this part I'm just figuring out what to do for the face. And I'm drawing Foxy because he was actually the first person I bought. Well, not the first, but he was my most favorite, and he was actually the most expensive at the time. So yeah. So this is just the corners, and yeah, the corners took me a little while, so we'll just cut to whenever I finally finish the corners. Alright, bye. Alright, so now I'm basically done with the corners. I'm gonna start on the nose, and originally I was gonna hand draw it, but it looked ugly, just like how you saw it. So I just got my oval tool and colored inside it with the black color. And after that, I was just straightening what would you call that, jawline? No, just the bottom of the head because I thought it was uneven, so I was just fixing that. And then I was on to the ear, and I wanted to make it look folded just so it could have some significance from the other one. And this was kind of hard. And I also noticed later that the fold kind of looked like a leaf. So yeah, and also I noticed that I had to make the top of it a little bit smaller, since if you unfolded it, it would be taller than the other one, and that would just look weird. So I had to fix that right there. And then I just drew a little triangle in the middle. Same thing for the nose, the eyes, like I was doing for the nose. I was originally gonna hand draw it, then I used my circle tool. And I planned on making a mad face because he needed an expression. So that's where I start doing it, and I just draw some creases, or not creases, but I don't know what you would call that, pinches or what. But yeah, I drew that, and then yeah, it didn't take me that long. Just had to fix a couple of things, and then I was going to draw, like, I didn't want his nose just to be like that. I wanted him to have, like, I believe the word is a snout or something. So I tried a lot of techniques, and I finally got one, and I'll show that right now. And that's whenever I just put a bigger oval around the nose and colored him orange because I believe he is orange. I haven't used the skin in a while. And then I did the little, like, what would you call those? I don't know, we'll call them pupils. But I believe it was like blue, light blue, and white. And then for my glowing effect, I get it on another layer, and I just use that color and draw it around, and I blur it. Like, you can see it better on the white one than the blue one. And yeah, so then I just colored in the ears, and yeah. So after that, I was trying to just do a different color for the nose, so you could tell the nose away from the little snout. And so I had to get a lighter color, so I just used dark gray and just colored in those little orange spaces. After that, I just colored in the ears with white, and then I was fixing the little head because the other side was more circular than the others, and the jaw, the bottom of the head. So I'll cut to whenever I'm done with that. And I finished the head. You can still tell that I used straight lines, but it's something. And then my favorite part was doing the shirt, and it was pretty cool. I do some shading later on, and it was pretty hard to get the same thing as both of the little sleeves on the shirts. So yeah, I did a little technique where I kind of make it look like the shirt was pinched on the sleeves or something, or whatever you'd wish to call that. But I also did it on a little fan art I did for Piggy on George, so I'll put up a picture of it right there. And then I just erased little whatever you want to call that. Then I used maroon or dark, we'll call that dark red, to fill in all that stuff. And I made the collar a little bit smaller. That's cool, right? Because it was too big, and I just traced it again. Like that. It took me a couple of tries, as you can see. Yeah. And then I just, so yeah, I'm about to start doing them. And, the first hand and arm was pretty easy besides. And, well, they were pretty easy because I do a lot of things like that. So I just draw the thumb, and then I draw the pointing finger longer, and then I draw a little finger on the inside, and yeah, and then I was just trying to match up the points where I could put the thumb and everything, and that was pretty hard. I ended up just copying and pasting the other hand to the other one, so I'll cut to that. And yeah, I had to fix it to make it look like I hand drew it, of course, even though I didn't. And then I colored it, and I forgot about the insides, and I'll get to that later, but I started on the legs. And these were pretty easy. I mean, they're just lines. And then I just did feet. Would you call that curved? I wouldn't call that curved, no. But they kind of look like, I don't know, Peter Pan shoes. No offense, Peter Pan, sorry. So then I just had to I tried to match the other foot on the other one. And that wasn't that hard. I ended up fixing the little tips of them. And one foot was bigger than the other, so I had to fix that too. Yeah. After that, I think I colored in the bottom of the shoe. So, yeah. Oh no, I had to draw the little line in the middle. So then I got the line tool, and then toot. Then I drew the bottom feet, and I just put them in black, like that, because I don't know why. And then there was I put orange, and I made his legs a little bit smaller because I think he's a kid, I'm pretty sure. And there's Foxy. Oh no, I forgot. I had to draw in the little fingers and the tail. I messed that up, oopsies. But the tail was pretty easy. I mean, you could barely even see it. I just had to do that little black line, and then I fixed the bottom things, or the tips of it, and I made it less than the ones they were, and then I just got orange, and now the shading. This one was pretty kinda easy. I just drew red lines under the shirt and under the arms and everything, and the neck. No, he doesn't have neck. His head too, and then I got my shading tool and I did the same thing as I did for the eyes, but this time if you use black it makes it look like shading. And if you want something to be I don't know what to call it, but if you want something to be on top of something, and then you want the shading, you're gonna have to erase the shading from the top one, and then you get the little like shading effect. So yeah, I'll stop talking now. Okay, so on this, on the his left arm, our right side, I messed up because I had to do one at a time, since I have like two shadings right next to each other for two different things. You had to do one at a time instead of doing them at the same time. I messed up on that, so yeah. And then I was drawing his knife, and it wasn't that hard. I mean, I just drew the handle and then a little curve, and I didn't put blood just because. Um, yeah, he's got a little kitchen knife. I put a little shining effect to it. You'll see that right now, and it took me a little while to like do it correctly, so I just used the same effect on the glowing eyes and everything, and I had to fix the little shine on the knife, so like that. And that's what I ended up like. And then that's Foxy.